your way into the top of the Great Hall, you also see that we have our pendulum. Now, the first time that you see the pendulum is actually in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. But then later on, we brought it here to the Great Hall to mark the time of the examinations. Now, you can also see that we have the desks and obviously the exam papers. And of course, we do have our favorite teacher, Dolores Umbridge. Am I right? Yeah, exactly. I know, I'm not. So the first time that you see Dolores Umbridge, we actually have a very special secret of her costume. Now, the first time that you see Dolores Umbridge, she's wearing a very light shade of pink. However, the last time that you actually see her, she's wearing this exact same costume. And if you look at it, the shade of pink is actually darker. And that is because she gets more powerful every time that you see her. So, if you never notice that detail, I'm pretty sure that you're not going to miss the next time that you watch the films. Now, earlier on, I did mention the array of chaos that the Weasley twins caused in the Great Hall during the annual examinations. And guess what? We're actually going to recreate that exact same scene just in a couple of moments. However, to recreate this special effect, I just have to let you know that this involves water-based smoke effects, flashing lights, loud noises, and also my favorite part, fireworks. So if you do not feel comfortable with this, we invite you to step outside the Great Hall just for 60 seconds or so, and as soon as the effect is finished, you're more than welcome to come back to the Great Hall so you can enjoy the rest of your time in this amazing set. But now, if your phones and cameras are ready, in 3, 2, 1, and action. Live on set. So we had the fireworks and the sets of lights to make sure that the reactions that we were getting were actually genuine, because we were quite young and we needed them to react to something. However, I'm afraid we're not able to get dragon fireworks chasing Dolores Umbridge out of the Great Hall, because that was a visual effect added later on in post-production. Now, slightly your time here is coming to an end, but a few more things before you move on to your tour today. If you picked up one of the studio passports, the little orange books, you're going to be on the lookout for 7 stamping locations, alright? So, the first stamping location is by the Gryffindor Common Room, just around the corner, where you can get the first stamp and also a passport if you don't have one, and also 16 golden snitches. And if you look to your right side on the object of the Great Hall door, you can find the first golden snitch of the day. If you picked up one of our digital guides, your tour begins right around the corner with number 1 onto the director's board. But for now, feel free to go behind the scenes of one of the most magical film series in the world. Thank you all for coming and have a wonderful and magical day.